Have you ever seen your pet pacing, panting, or hiding when you leave the house? Or perhaps you've caught them chewing on furniture or excessively scratching. It can be heartbreaking to watch your beloved companion struggle, and as pet owners, we want nothing more than to help them feel safe and calm. But what do you do when your pet's anxiety takes over their life and yours? I know this feeling all too well. My dog, Max, had anxiety issues that seemed impossible to overcome. No matter what I tried, he would tremble when the doorbell rang, bark incessantly when we were away, and even started to develop destructive behaviors. I felt helpless and overwhelmed. The stress not only affected Max but also put a strain on our relationship. I found myself frustrated and unsure of what to do. Maybe you've been there too. But let me tell you, there is hope. You don't have to watch your pet suffer in silence, and you don't have to live in constant worry about their well-being. Over time, I discovered strategies that truly worked for Max, and they transformed our lives. If you're struggling with a pet that suffers from anxiety, I'm here to share the tips and tricks that help me get through it. Together, we can help your pet find the peace they deserve, and in turn, strengthen the bond you share with them. For many pet owners, anxiety is one of the most common issues we face with our furry friends, but it can also be one of the most challenging. You may find yourself asking, why is my pet so nervous? What's causing this behavior? It can be confusing and disheartening when your pet, who used to be playful and energetic, starts to show signs of distress. One of the most common triggers for pet anxiety is separation. Dogs, in particular, can develop separation anxiety when left alone, leading to excessive barking, destructive behavior, or even accidents inside the house. Cats are no strangers to anxiety either, often hiding when they feel stressed or threatened. The issue doesn't stop there. Anxiety can also be triggered by loud noises, unfamiliar environments, or even changes in routine. The consequences of ignoring your pet's anxiety can be severe. Over time, it can lead to chronic stress, which affects their physical health. Their immune system becomes compromised, and they may develop gastrointestinal problems, skin issues, or other stress-related conditions. For pets that already suffer from anxiety, the situation can escalate. They might become more withdrawn or more destructive, and some pets even develop compulsive behaviors like licking, chewing, or excessive grooming. As pet owners, we want to help, but it can be tough to know where to begin. It feels like the harder we try, the worse the problem gets. In the case of Max, no matter how many times I tried calming him down with treats or simply reassuring him, his anxiety never seemed to improve. I felt like I was failing him, and that was one of the hardest parts of dealing with his anxiety. Seeing him struggle so much was emotionally draining. But understanding that there is a solution gave me the drive to keep looking for answers. If you're struggling with this too, I'm here to tell you that you're not alone, and with the right steps, you can make a difference. When you have a pet dealing with anxiety, you feel like you're constantly in a battle. It's not just a matter of waiting it out or hoping it gets better. You need to take active steps to manage their anxiety and help them find calm. It was during this realization that I truly understood how important it was to be consistent and proactive in dealing with Max's issues. One of the first things I learned was the significance of creating a safe and calming environment. For Max, that meant designating a quiet area in the house where he could retreat to when things became overwhelming. I made sure this space was filled with things he loved: his bed, favorite toys, and even an old shirt of mine that smelled like me. It might sound simple, but this small act gave him a place of comfort when things felt too much for him. I also started to work on my own responses to Max's anxiety. The way I reacted to his anxious behaviors was a key part of the process. I had to avoid reinforcing his anxiety by reacting with frustration or panic. Instead, I learned to stay calm and offer reassurance when needed. For Max, consistency in how I responded made him feel more secure. I also began implementing small, positive routines into our daily lives, such as regular walks and playtime. These activities helped him release pent-up energy and relax. The process wasn't instantaneous, and there were plenty of setbacks. Max still struggled at times, especially when I had to leave him alone. But gradually, I noticed subtle changes. The destructive behavior decreased, and his anxiety attacks became less frequent. The key here was patience and persistence. There's no quick fix when it comes to anxiety, but with the right tools and techniques, you can make steady progress. Another important step was incorporating natural calming solutions into Max's routine. I tried calming sprays, pheromone diffusers, and even calming music designed for pets. What worked for Max might not work for your pet, but there are a variety of calming aids that can help your furry friend feel less anxious. Finding the right combination of methods is a trial and error process, but it's worth sticking with. Today, Max is a different dog. He's still the loving, playful companion he was before, but his anxiety is no longer controlling his life or mine. The bond we share has grown stronger because I was able to help him manage his fears. I've seen firsthand how a little patience, consistency, and a lot of love can make a world of difference. When Max is calm and happy, it's one of the most rewarding feelings as a pet owner. We're able to go on walks without him pulling nervously, and he no longer destroys things when I'm not home. Instead, he curls up in his safe space, content and relaxed. It's a relief knowing that I'm providing him with the peace he deserves. If you're dealing with a pet's anxiety, remember that progress takes time. Don't get discouraged by setbacks. Every small victory is a step toward a happier, healthier pet. There's nothing more fulfilling than seeing your pet's anxiety diminish, knowing you've made their world a better place. And the rewards extend beyond your pet. The emotional connection you'll experience when you both work through these challenges together is incredibly fulfilling. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know what has worked for you in helping your pet overcome anxiety. Stay tuned for more Pet Care tips to keep your furry friend happy and healthy.